guys, this is the Colette Designs by Kristen, and I will be demonstrating the patina effect on this end table. I like it because it has many sides so I can show you the transitional stages. So this is how it looks originally, just a brown wood surface as you can see. I like to use this no sand deglosser to clean it first. It gets all the gunk off, and it also helps the paint adhese to the surface. And I also like to sand lightly with a fine grit sandpaper so you can go over the surfaces, and it just helps the paint stick better. I'd rather have it adhese than risk it peeling off in the future. So you just lightly sand like this, and then I painted the surface with drop cloth, and it's a white color as you can see. The metallic paint needs to be painted on paint. It has to be on paint, it can't be directly on a wood surface. So I went ahead and painted one layer of the metallic paint. This is the iron right here, and I'm using Modern Masters iron paint. And the iron paint actually needs 2 layers, and it needs to be dry before you spray the activators on it. The copper, on the other hand, needs to be wet while you spray the activators on. So I'm using Modern Masters copper again. Paint on the copper into the inset right here. And it's okay if it goes out of the lines because I'll be repainting it white anyways, since the activators stain the white. So go ahead and do that. And then I like to use a chip brush when I'm doing this kind of jagged layering effect, because the bristles are pretty rough and it gives you more of a jagged effect than a smooth brush like a chalk paint brush or a Klingon brush. So you just paint it like this and then just go lightly up and down, making sure you don't use too much paint on the brush. Like that. Alright, so you might want to do the iron first just to make sure that it dries, and then do 1 layer of the copper, and then apply a 2nd layer when you're ready to spray. So I have the patina blue activator, and this one will give you a bluish to white color when you put it on copper and iron. I'm going to spray that on. So you can see it's very messy. And just spray it liberally. You can never really put on too much. And this is the rust activator, which I'm going to do on the iron mainly. And I will also spray it on the copper, and it gives you a greenish tinge. And I like to lay this flat on the surface, like tilted up and onto its side, so that the activators can stay on the metallic and create more of the color. I'm not doing this right here because I want to show you how to spray it on, but just spray it on and have it tilted on the bottom. And you can also use a blow dryer, and it helps the reaction of the metal and the activators go a lot faster. So if you want to see the change more immediately, then go ahead and use a blow dryer on the surface. So I'm going to turn this, and this is after a day. It takes 24 hours for the activator to fully change the color. If you like the color before that, then go ahead and seal it with some poly, and that will stop the chemical reaction. As you can see, all the rust, the orange color, and then it created a bluish and green color and a whitish color right here, and that's from the green activator, and the blue is from the blue one and the whitish tinge too. So I went ahead and went back and painted the white parts because those will get stained. And this I actually painted with Dixie Belle's Stormy Seas. I just really liked the gray color and I wanted some contrast. And then I went ahead and sanded the bottom of this to give it more of like a rustic look. And this side is the look that I'm trying to achieve. So I went ahead and gold leafed the top. I used some Plum Crazy, but first I put gold leaf on this part, and then I painted it over again with Stormy Seas, and then using a like a putty knife, I just put on the Plum Crazy a little bit on the edges and just scraped it down, and the gold leaf will actually come out as the paint scrapes off a little bit, so you see little hints of gold on here. I think that's really cool. And that is it. So that is how you use patina, and I really love it because it's kind of, you aren't sure what you will get exactly until the next day. If you want the color to change again, just go ahead and dab on a little bit of the metallic paint, spray some more activator, and you'll create another change if you're not happy with how it turned out the next day. So that is it, and I hope that this video helps you create some fabulous patina pieces. Thank you.